Before we begin, subscribe to this channel. The path to wisdom is long, and you will want to return here. We are not discussing a game. We are discussing a fundamental shift in reality. The moment a woman knows, not suspects, but knows, that she has truly lost you. This is not the loss she anticipates. When she leaves, or when she pushes you away, she is operating on a script. That script, practiced over millennia, says you will break. You will chase. You will text, call, plead. You will post sad quotes on social media. You will orbit her, a ghost in her machine, validating her decision by showing her how much power she holds over your emotional state. She expects you to be a problem she has to manage. The moment we are discussing is when she realizes you are not a problem to be managed. You are a fact to be accepted. The fact is, you are gone. This realization is not a single event. It is a slow, dawning horror. It is the creeping cold that settles in when the fire she set has finally burned out, and she realizes you were the warmth, and you are no longer burning for her. How does she treat you? She treats you not as an ex-lover, but as a mirror reflecting her own miscalculation. And this reflection manifests in predictable, chaotic stages. First, you must understand what truly lost means from your perspective. It means you have internalized the Stoic truth. She is an external. Her actions, her thoughts, her new life, these are things outside of your control. You have applied the dichotomy of control and placed her firmly in the category of things you do not possess and do not command. Your focus has shifted from winning her back to building yourself. This is the catalyst. Your silence is not a tactic. It is a symptom of your new focus. You are not playing hard to get. You are hard to get. You are unavailable. You are busy forging a new man from the ruins of the old one. The first way she treats you, therefore, is with confusion. Her script is broken. You did not play your part. She expected to see you crumble. Instead, she hears reports from mutual friends that you are in the gym. She sees, if she looks, that your career is advancing. You are not messaging her, nor are you messaging other women in a desperate attempt to make her jealous. You are simply building. This confusion is silent. You will not see it. It happens entirely within her. She thinks, this is an act. He is trying to manipulate me. He will break. She waits. You do not break. The confusion then evolves into the second behavior, the probe. This is the first contact you will receive. It is almost never direct. It is cowardly, disguised as plausible deniability. This is the accidental text, the oops, wrong person. This is her viewing your social media story from her main account, a single, deliberate tap to let you know, I am watching. She is not watching to see if you are happy. She is watching to see if you are available. She is testing the lock. She is knocking on the door of your fortress to see if the guard is still loyal to her. A Stoic recognizes this for what it is. It is not an invitation to connect. It is a request for validation. She is asking, do you still feel pain for me? Your response is your power. To reply angrily, why are you watching me? Is to fail. To reply eagerly, it's so good to hear from you, is to fail. The Stoic response is apatheia, indifference. You do nothing. You observe the knock on the door, and you do not answer. You simply continue your work. Your silence is the answer, and the answer is no. When the probe fails, the confusion hardens into a new, more active behavior. Agitation and anger. This is when she realizes the door is actually locked. You are not playing a game. You have actually moved on. Her power is gone. And a person who loses power they took for granted does not become reflective. They become angry. This anger is rarely directed at you personally at first. She will complain to mutual friends. He's become so arrogant. He thinks he's better than everyone now. He never really cared about me at all. Notice the narrative. You are the arrogant one for improving yourself. You are the cold one for not being destroyed by her absence. She is attempting to reframe your strength as a character flaw. She is painting you as the villain, so she does not have to face the truth. She was the one who miscalculated. She undervalued an asset, and now that asset is no longer on her books. If this anger comes to you directly, in a text or a confrontation, it is a test of your frame. She is trying to pull an emotional reaction from you. She needs you to be angry, to be sad, to be something. Because something is engagement. Something means she still has a hook in you. The Stoic does not get angry. Marcus Aurelius taught us, the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Your best response to her anger is your continued, disciplined calm. You are a rock. The waves of her anger crash against you and break. You remain. The fourth stage is perhaps the most insidious: projectile jealousy. Her anger failed. Her probes failed. You remain indifferent. She now escalates. She must prove to you, and more importantly to herself, that she won. This is when her social media becomes a performance. She will post pictures of her new life, her new friends, and inevitably, new men. Every post is curated. Every smile is aimed directly at your perceived insecurity. She is not happy. Happy people do not need an audience. Fulfilled people do not broadcast their fulfillment. This is a broadcast. You are the intended audience. She is trying to inflict the pain she thinks you should be feeling. The amateur move is to block her. This is a reaction. It shows her she has affected you. The Stoic move is to observe it, or better yet, not to observe it at all. You are busy. You are building. If you do see it, you see it as it is, a desperate signal from a person in pain. She is not treating you with indifference. She is treating you with calculated intent. She is screaming, "Look at how much I don't need you." The paradox is that the more she screams it, the more she proves the opposite. Your continued focus on your own logos, your own path, is the only response. When the anger and the jealousy fail to move you, the entire emotional structure collapses. The arrogance she built her decision on cracks. And through that crack seeps the fifth stage: regret and bargaining. This is the 1 a.m. text. I miss you. I've been thinking about us. I heard our song and it made me cry. I don't know if I made the right decision. This is the behavior most men wait for. This is the win. They see this and think, aha, I have her back. The Stoic sees this as the greatest danger. She is not missing you. She is missing the validation you provided. She is missing the certainty you represented. Her new life, her new options, the greener grass. It has proven to be a barren field. The backup plan has failed. She is not running to you. She is running from her mistake. She will treat you with a sudden, intoxicating warmth. She will be the woman you first fell for. She will be kind, nostalgic, and vulnerable. This is a siren's call. Epictetus warned us to be wary of external pleasures that demand our internal peace. If you take her back, what happens? You have taught her that she can abandon you, disrespect you, try to replace you, and that when her adventure fails, your door is always open. You cease to be a man and become a utility, a safety net. Your response must be firm, but not cruel. I hope you find peace, but my path lies forward. You are not her emotional dumping ground. You are not the hospital for her self-inflicted wounds. If you are enjoying this analysis, pause for a moment and subscribe to the channel. We are committed to this exploration of strength and self-possession. We now move from the active stages to the passive ones. When her regret and bargaining are met with a polite but firm wall, she has one last chaotic weapon: the attempt to rewrite history. This is a curious psychological flip. She cannot live with the fact that she lost you. So, she must create a new narrative where she never had you, or where you were the one who was flawed. She will tell mutual friends, he was always cold, or, we just wanted different things. I was always more mature than he was. Or, she may even try to gaslight you directly. We both know it was ending. We were toxic for each other. She is trying to socialize her failure. She is diluting her agency. It wasn't my mistake, it was an inevitability. She does this to protect her ego. She cannot accept the cognitive dissonance of, I threw away a high-value man who is now thriving without me. That is too painful. The way she treats you is as a co-conspirator in her new fiction. She needs you to agree. Yeah, we were toxic, weren't we? You must not agree. You do not have to fight her. You simply have to live your truth. Your truth is that you are building, you are strong, and you are moving forward. You do not need to participate in her historical revisionism. You are busy writing the future. After all this, the probes, the anger, the jealousy, the bargaining, the revisionism, After all her weapons have broken against the shield of your indifference, something new emerges. The seventh stage, genuine respect. This is the one she will never admit to. It is the one you will feel rather than see. When she truly knows she has lost you, when she sees that you are not a toy to be picked up and put down, when she sees that your self-worth is generated internally, not given by her, she will respect you. It is a bitter respect. It is the respect an opponent has for the victor. She will stop treating you like an option. She will stop treating you like a possession. She will start to treat you like a stranger she once knew. You will see her in public. She will not try to make you jealous. She will not try to start a fight. She will likely avoid eye contact, or if she cannot, she will give you a small, tight-lipped nod. A nod of defeat. This is the moment her power is truly, finally gone. It has not been transferred to you. It has been dissolved. You did not take it from her. You simply refuse to hold it for her any longer. But what if she doesn't go through these stages? What if the way she treats you when she knows she's lost you is with silence? There is another parallel path. This path is often taken by a woman who is either incredibly mature or, more likely, whose new option has succeeded. She breaks up. She moves on. She finds a new man who she perceives as higher value. And she is silent. You go no contact. You build yourself. You become a king. And she says nothing. This is often harder for a man's ego to take. The anger, the bargaining, the jealousy, these are all forms of validation. They are proof that you mattered. Her silence feels like proof that you did not. This is the ultimate Stoic test. Your worth is not defined by her regret. Your value is not confirmed by her desire to return. Your growth is not validated only if she notices it. If she treats you with silence, she is giving you the greatest gift. She is giving you peace. She is giving you the time and space to heal without distraction. You must not confuse her silence for indifference. She may be watching. She may be regretting. She may simply be too proud to admit it. Or she may have genuinely moved on. It does not matter. The Stoic path is one of amor fati, a love of one's fate. Your fate is this. You are alone. You must build. Your primary relationship is with your own character, your own virtue. Her silence is a blessing. It allows you to do the work undisturbed. Do not interrupt her silence by trying to make her notice you. Let's dig deeper into the bargaining stage, as it is the most complex. When she treats you with this renewed love, you must become a psychologist. She is experiencing what is called dumper's remorse. But this remorse is almost always triggered by an external failure. Her new life is not what she imagined. The single life is cold. The new man is flawed. She is returning to you not for you, but for comfort. You are the warm house she left to go play in the snow. Now she is freezing, and she wants to be let back in. If you let her in, she will stay, until she is warm. And once she is warm, she will remember why she wanted to go play in the snow in the first place. The pattern will repeat. When she treats you with this vulnerability, you must see it as the manipulation it is. It is not conscious manipulation. She probably believes she misses you, but she is confusing missing you with missing the security I lost. The only way this is even remotely viable is if she takes 100% accountability. Not, I miss us. Not, it was a confusing time. But, I made a mistake. I disrespected you. I was wrong. I threw away something valuable because I was chasing a fantasy. I have done the work to understand why I did that, and I am willing to earn your trust back, with no guarantee. This almost never happens. What you get is the low accountability, I miss you. You must treat this text message as you would treat a trap. It is a foothold designed to pull you back into her emotional chaos. Acknowledge it perhaps, but do not engage. I'm in a different place in my life now. I wish you the best. This is not cold. This is kind. It is kind to her by giving her a clear no so she can actually move on. And it is kind to you by protecting the peace you have fought so hard to build. Now, let's discuss a behavior that is deeply rooted in this realization of loss. The sudden friendliness. This is different from bargaining. This is when she knows she cannot have you back as a lover. She has accepted that. But she cannot stand the idea of being erased from your life. She still needs to be something to you. So, she will propose friendship. I really value what we had, and I'd hate to lose it completely. Can we be friends? The answer is and must always be no. A man and a woman who have been intimate cannot be friends in this context. It is a lie. She is treating you like a resource she wants to keep in her portfolio. She wants your emotional support, your validation, your wisdom, without giving you the commitment you once shared. She wants the benefits of husband light, without the responsibilities of being a partner. She is offering you a demotion, from lover to friend, from priority to option. The Stoic does not accept demotions in his own life. You do not harbor the person who burned your house as a tenant in the new one you built. To accept her friendship is to disrespect yourself. It is to communicate to her and to yourself that your standards are pliable. It also prevents you from ever truly moving on. You will be a perpetual spectator in her life, watching her date other men, all while she feeds you just enough friendship to keep you hooked. Treat this offer with a polite but absolute refusal. I'm not looking for that kind of friendship. You are closing a door. You are sealing a tomb. The past must be left in the past. There is a final desperate behavior when she knows she has lost you. This is the nuclear option. This is when she tries to ruin you. If she cannot have you, and she sees you thriving, and her regret is so profound it turns to acid, she may try to destroy what you are building. This is when she slanders you to your friends, she lies to your family, she makes trouble for you at your job, she attempts to poison the well, to tear down the man she can no longer possess. This is the ultimate loss of control behavior. She is treating you like an enemy she must vanquish. This is where your Stoic practice is tested by fire. All of your training, all of your reading, all of your discipline. You cannot control her actions. She is an external, she is a storm. You can control your response. You must not engage. You must not fight back in the mud. You must trust your character. The people who know you, truly know you, will not believe her. The people who believe her are not the people you want in your life. This is a filter. This is a painful, fiery purification of your social circle. You must respond with virtue. You must continue to be an excellent man. You must be honest. You must be disciplined. You must be a good friend, a good employee, a good son. Your character is your only defense. Her lies are temporary. Your virtue is permanent. In the end, the truth of who you are will outshine the darkness of her lies. This is the hardest path, but it is the only one. Do not stoop to her level. You are a philosopher. She is a chaos agent. Do not let her chaos enter your fortress. So, how do all these behaviors tie together? She is treating you as a catalyst for her own crisis. When she was with you, you were a predictable utility. You were a source of validation, security, and comfort. Your presence defined her. When you removed yourself, or when she removed you and you refused to fight to come back, you created a void. You did not just create a void in her life, you created a void in her identity. She no longer knows who she is without your reflection, her anger, her jealousy, her bargaining. These are all frantic attempts to find that reflection again. She is yelling at a mirror that is no longer there. This is why your indifference is so powerful. It is not a tactic, it is the truth. The truth is, you are building your own identity. You are your own source of validation. You are your own fortress. When she probes, and you are indifferent, you are telling her, I am my own man. When she is angry, and you are calm, you are telling her, you do not control my emotions. When she is jealous, and you are focused, you are telling her, my life is not a performance for you. When she bargains, and you are firm, you are telling her, my future is more valuable than your temporary regret. You are, in effect, holding up a new mirror, and this mirror does not show her. It shows you, a new you, a you that is whole without her. This is the image she cannot stand. This is the treatment she is receiving. She is being treated to the consequences of her own choices. The final transformation is not in her, it is in you. The entire time this is happening, you are working. You are in the gym. You are reading. You are building your business. You are spending time with virtuous friends. At first, this work is a distraction from the pain. You are forcing yourself to be stoic. You are acting as if. But after months, after a year, the acting stops. You are not acting like a man who is over her. You are a man who is over her. Your indifference is no longer a practiced shield. It is your genuine state. Her probes, her anger, her bargaining. You will eventually see them with a feeling that is not anger, not love, not even pity. You will see them with neutrality. You will look at her behaviors as you would look at a piece of bad weather. It is happening, it is external, and it has no bearing on your day. You have simply packed an umbrella and are continuing on your way. This is the end goal. This is when you know she has lost you. Because her presence or absence, her love or her hate, are of no more consequence to your inner peace than a leaf falling from a tree. She will finally stop treating you in any special way. The probes will end, the anger will fade. She will accept the new reality, just as you have. She will treat you like she treats everyone else, and you will finally be free. This path is not easy. It requires discipline. If you are committed to this journey, subscribe. Return to this knowledge. The work is just beginning.